Yes, sir.
This is First Franklin on Legendary difficulty, and I put 4 division commanders in my army and spread my troops out so everyone would get experience.
Sir, yes, sir.
And I took everybody back to 1850. I brought the Stonewall Brigade back into my army. I have 3 units with CS Richmonds, 3 Harper's Ferries, and all of them have very good brigadier generals. So 3 20-pound Parrots. Thanks to the last battle, I have enough for 3 batteries. 2 24-pound howitzers, all are 3 stars. So, and I have 2-star generals in charge of each one to get the command line close to the efficiency line. That guy was not as close as I really wanted him to be, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get General Legendary. He's going to be a 1st Division commander, or maybe one of the commander of one of these artillery units, and he would be good in either role. So I'll go ahead and he'll get his 3rd star. Yeah, these are very good units. Very nice efficiency on all of these units. So yeah, the 24-pound howitzers got theirs just by fighting. They started with nothing and worked their way up. As opposed to the 20-pound Parrot units, those guys actually remember the Cav unit. I broke down the Cav unit and just started with some 3-star units. So yeah, but the 24-pound howitzers, they work their way up. So yeah, I'm just double checking the command line. Are these guys good enough, or should I move them around? Yeah, this is some nice artillery. My thought is, I'd like to move these to 10 guns. I don't know if it's possible, but I think it might be for Chancellorsville, and then as soon after that as possible to 12 guns per battery. At least First Corps. First Corps, I'd like for my units to be 12 guns. Okay, so in this battle I get over 10 to 1, kill 13,650, lose 1,300. What else is interesting? He has 18,000, I have 12,000. So yeah, it's a pretty easy battle. Yeah, I move everyone into position, and yeah, he sees my commander. My commander gives the game away. Yeah, my sniper's going to get, I think, 2,600 kills in this battle and lose 4 or 5. I did actually buy veterans for my sniper. I want to get him his 3rd star. So I bought some. I think it cost me almost $10,000, maybe less. But it cost some money. And to get him to 375 and fairly close to his 3rd star, he's going to get 2,600 kills, and he'll get his 3rd star with a good commander at the end of this battle. So it's time to go ahead and move forward. This attack goes much better than I thought it would. The enemy just pretty much collapses. Yeah, knocking this guy out was easier than I thought it would be. And then getting around the flank, not so difficult. And of course the goal is to take the hill at the top, and then devote some energy to taking out the cav that are going to come in from the north, and then wipe everybody out. So all 3 phases were actually a lot easier than I anticipated. So yeah, it was not, I would not say this was a tough battle at all. One of the things I wanted to do was not take a whole bunch of losses with my sniper. So yeah, I did not want to spend another $10,000 on him at the end of this battle. Yeah, he has again, some surprisingly good weapons in this battle. And I'm not sure why. His armory is not very high. It's, what was it? It was like 48 to 53. And yet this guy has 61s, 63s, and for artillery, he had 24-pound howitzers. I think he had, I can't remember. I know he had some 24-pound howitzers. I was surprised by that. Um, and I think he had 10-pound parrots, maybe. So, yeah, and his cav had really good weapons. Um, yeah, surprisingly good weapons for his cav. I think he had LaMottes. Now, what the Union Army is doing with LaMottes, I have no idea. But yeah, and really, just really good weapons again. So yeah, and I have 3 infantry with CS Richmonds. I did buy a few weapons, not many, but if you watch me play, I don't mind buying a bunch of weapons. Probably have at the end of this battle something like 270,000, and I would just as soon go into the next grand battle with 0. So I have a lot of money to spend, and yeah, I'm gonna buy more CS Richmonds and then 61s when they become available. Yeah, I did not intend that my detached skirmishers would just take the top of the hill pretty much, and they just did. My detached skirmishers just took the top of the hill. I mean, he just crumpled. I didn't expect that to happen at all. And when I get a chance, I just will fire everybody at his artillery, and his artillery will pop in and out of visibility. And yeah, so every time I see his artillery, you might not see it. I might hit pause and cut that out. But I had to hit pause several times as usual to direct my 3 20-pound parrots to fire at his artillery when I could see it. So yeah, but basically, yeah, his whole north flank just folded, and I don't feel pressed at all. I could just if his cav wasn't coming in, I would just keep pushing this attack probably. Just roll up the artillery and just push the guy off the map. I mean, he's putting like no resistance at all. Okay, now I see another artillery, and yeah, I took a shot on him and he just folded. So I would really rather he just stood there and died. I think that might be the one that's going to be a real pain in the neck. One of his artillery units routes, and he routes pretty far, and I can't see him, so I lose visibility of him. I mean, he goes really far, and I lose visibility of him, and he just picks away at my army the entire time. So, all right, in the north, I'm getting guys in position. I did not rush at all to get here. I have 2 infantry. I'm going to put another infantry up there. I have to be there by, I think, 17 or 0745. And I want to get some artillery up there. And it's a good thing. I fold in my detached skirmishers and then break new detached skirmishers off. I want to set up my lines so that I don't have to pay any attention to the south. They can just hold. It was very nice of him to drop off that supply wagon for me. Appreciate that. And yeah, you know the deal. Just want to push the guy off to the left. I know he comes in here to the north somewhere. I misjudge it a little bit. He gets one of my units into melee, but basically, yeah, it's a complete. Other than that, it's a complete success. He comes in, he gets hit, he goes into the corner, he dies. That it doesn't get any sweeter than that. So my unit that routes takes a few knocks, nothing horrible. Routes and then comes right back and then I just rest him for a while next to the commander, and he gets his stamina and morale back, and we're done. So no big deal. I mean, the enemy has like one moment where he's in melee and might break out of the pocket, but then he doesn't. So here he comes. The first guy comes in, and man, does he take some losses. Holy cow. And I'm thinking, that's great. But the second one gets into melee. And he has Lamots. And he's 3-star and he's 800. So to get 2-1 on this guy, I move guys around. And I want to get 2-1 in melee, but I just can't get my detached skirmisher. I don't need him to fire, I need him to charge, and he's just not fast enough. He breaks my infantry so quickly. But then, yeah, the reason I had detached skirmishers around him was so that he would route to the left, and he does. So, yep, and that's it. That's like the decimal second that he had a chance to not die. So, and then it's over. So why none of these guys charge, I don't know. They could just charge out of this little pocket, but nope, they're going to take a shot and fall back, and that works for me. I just need to keep sliding my infantry to the left. Yeah, I'm watching the strategic map as I'm doing this. Nothing is happening. Yeah, we've got him now. He's just going to die in the corner pretty much. Yeah, I didn't see this guy. My sniper is there. Yeah, I lost a... Yeah, I came in at 375, so he's lost 1. I think he loses 5 in the course of the battle. So... yeah, he must have gotten tied up somehow in the earlier fighting. So, yeah, I had intended my sniper would grind XP. I made it a point to move him, and plenty of time to get up here for this fight. I want him to grind XP. I want my artillery to grind some XP. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, I check on this, and it's going well. So I moved my 20-pound parrots. I want 2 of my 20-pound parrots to come up here and get some kills. I think every artillery unit gets about 1,000 kills, and yeah, the sniper gets 2,600. Every infantry but 1 gets close to 1,000 kills. So everybody plays, everybody has a good time. And I try to rotate, make sure everybody gets to be engaged. So, yeah. Yeah, now it's just a matter of time. These 20-pound parrots are going to hit him with exploding shells at this range, and yeah, he's not going to last long. I'm going to move the 24-pound howitzer up, and just make sure those guys keep firing. So the 20-pound parrot in the south, the reason he's in the south is he did one of those things where his condition went to 0. And when that happens, the best thing to do is just turn him off, rest him, get them to get some condition back. And that's what I did. So there's my unit that routed. He's not doing badly. He's at 1455 strength. And I think he has a detached skirmisher somewhere. And yeah, he's fine. He's back in combat. He's good. Yeah, I'm going to turn the captured wagon off. 1 wagon would easily be enough for this little battle. And as you know, I have two supply wagons. How cool is that? I don't know if you can hear it, but in the background someone is setting off fireworks. It is long past July 4th, but someone must have had some fireworks left over, so they've decided tonight to fire them off. Okay, want to charge in on this guy. Anytime there's a single unit, you can hit him with a bunch, and he surrenders. So that's going to be worth 1,000 men. So that's very nice. Very, very happy to have that. Okay, now I'm going to fold all the detached skirmishers back into their parent unit, and yeah, we're going to kill these guys. And with the weight of all this artillery, this is all I need to do is find his artillery and kill it, and then it's just, an easy kill. Yeah, which is why this is a 10-to-1 battle. Yeah, I think this battle goes on to 2100 and it's like 845. So, this is my kind of battle. Roll up the artillery and just blast away. So, that's what we're going to do. Okay, got visibility on his artillery for a whole nanosecond. So I'm sending 2 infantry across the river to the east, and I need them to just find whatever's over there. Yeah, at this point, this is a game of, just try to get visibility. Anything I can see, I can hit, and anything I can hit, I can kill. So it's just a matter of being able to see. Yeah, I want to make sure my 20-pound parrots that can hit his artillery, take him out. He has 180 something. And yeah, he has no chance with this infantry coming in here. So I'm gonna punish him severely for his mistake. Yeah, anywhere he moves, if I can see him move, go from one point to another, charge stupidly, I should be able to hit him on the flank, and I should be able to hit him with canister. So, yeah, this is just right now. This is just a mechanical tear him apart. Find his artillery. He has 2 batteries, I think. And since I have foreign recon, I could see how many guns he has. Which during the battle I did look at, but I edited that out because it's not that interesting. But he has a pretty good size force here. This is, it's not like he doesn't have numbers. He has pretty good numbers. But he would need like at least 2-to-1 to make this an interesting fight, and it's closer to 1-to-1, which is, even though he has 3 stars and 1863s, that is not going to be a fight. I mean, like, look what he's doing right now. He's being distracted by a detached skirmisher, and I'm going to hit him on the flank with all kinds of units. So, yeah, he's just giving me... Yeah, I'm going to hit him 3 or 4-to-1. Yeah, this is just... Yeah, he doesn't have any chance here. So, what I do is I count my detached skirmishers. I mean, one of the reasons I like these larger units is the detached skirmishers are large enough to count almost as a unit. And I count my detached skirmishers as a unit. So I come in with, what I have, 6 infantry, but I count that as 12 infantry for coverage of the battlefield. Because these skirmisher units are going to tear him apart. I mean, they're going to absorb his shots while my artillery fires. They're going to make him rout. They're going to take him out of fortified areas. They're going to give visibility. I mean, these are really good units. Yep, and the goal now is just to keep the losses down. I'm aware he has an artillery, that I'm taking artillery from somewhere. I just can't see it. And wait till you see where he is. I mean, he's pretty nicely hidden. So, yeah, the only thing I'd recommend if you're doing this is notice how I don't have any artillery on my left. The far east part of the map, that's a mistake. I really should have had artillery over there, but what I'm focused on is finding his artillery, and I see it now, and it's like he's trying to get away. But make sure my guns are hitting him, And once he's dead, I mean, that's it. I can tell by the amount of artillery that was hitting my line, he only has one battery. So once he's gone, that's it. So yeah, I put this on. What I do is I record at half speed because it makes it easier in editing, believe it or not. And but this is just nobody move, everybody just fire at the artillery until it's dead. So I set it at normal speed, and we're just going to kill it. So, and again, it's 1030, and I think we have, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2100. But he attacks on my left flank, and because I don't have any artillery over there, this does not go well. He inflicts some losses on my army, and I think he wounds. I think he wounds the general here as well, and yeah, this is not good. Now if he attacks in the center, he's going to get his head taken off, which he just now does. But he attacks very hard on my left. There's no artillery there, and he has two good units, two good 3-star units, and they're fresh, and they're equal in size to my units, and yeah, a wounded brigadier general as a result. Plus, yeah, I'm taking losses. I'm going to lose a couple hundred men here for no purpose. And even though he lost that exchange, if I'd had artillery over there, that would not have worked out that way. So, but we did kill his artillery, and now from here on, I mean, that was his one glorious charge. Now it's just a matter of just tear him up. So now I send artillery over to my left. I just hope he doesn't charge during this time. And yeah, artillery over to the left, and let's just pound away on this guy and reduce his numbers. And let's see, it is 11:09. So the battle's over. I mean, it's over. I'm going to spread out the artillery. I'm going to move my sniper to the south to get visibility of what he has down in the south, because I think this is where all his stuff is. I'm going to keep inching my artillery forward, small step at a time. Use detached skirmishers to get visibility, use my sniper. And I want to get my sniper in a position where he can just, I'm just grinding XP is basically what I'm doing. And for those of you who have watched my Skyrim Requiem videos, you know that I like to grind XP. That's what power gamers do. And nobody has had more videos of grinding XP in Skyrim Requiem than I have. So, yeah, I make the most boring videos on YouTube, grinding XP. So, that's what we're doing here. We're just going to grind XP. And this is free XP. Yeah, I'm not even pretending like I'm not just racking up free kills. Just, yeah. Yeah, and the sniper is actually in a perfect position. He will keep sending units to the south, I guess trying to escape. I think he normally wants to push his units all the way to the south corner of the map. He doesn't make it. My sniper just keeps hitting him and hitting him and hitting him. And he has actually quite a lot. You can see the blue bar. There's actually several thousand men in there. And there's no reason to go charging in here and try to push this guy out. All we need to do is see one unit at a time and just knock the crap out of it. With snipers, 20-pound parrots, 24-pound howitzers, and I can now push my artillery right up to the front line. It's pretty safe to do that now. And they'll just harvest kills. Like that unit just shattered. Yep, and another unit shattered. Now, all of his units are not going to shatter like those last two just did. some of his units are going to take a lot of damage, which means if I charged in here, either to shoot it out with them or to get into melee, that would have been very costly. But yeah, my thought is I don't like my detached skirmisher might take a couple of knocks, but I want to kill 5 or 6,000 and lose like 50. I'm not interested in any kind of a fight right now. I'm just interested in keeping my losses to the absolute minimum and killing them all. So yeah, as soon as he gets down to 1 unit, I'm going to charge him. So I'm going to get people into position. I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I don't think there's going to be a charge. The terrain is too rough. I'm not going to charge while he has 2 3-star units. But if I was going to charge, if there was a chance I was going to get a capture, I should have charged like now. But yeah, I don't do it because I just don't want to lose. There's no point losing any men. I've already captured a unit. Yeah, okay. So he's down to 600. I'm going to go rushing forward, but it's not going to, he's actually going to shatter. So yeah, if I wanted to do this, I needed to do it. Like when this guy was maybe 800, yeah, he's gone. So, okay, he has, what did he lose? He lost 13,650, I lost 1330. After medicine, 25, 23 kills with my sniper. Infantry killed 1,400, another killed 1,200, killed 1,000, 24-pound howitzer killed 1,000, another 24-pounder killed almost 1,000. These guys killed almost 1,000, which is, terrific. Then I had 3 infantry, didn't kill quite as many, but they did great. 1 wounded officer, but look at this. Legendary got his 3rd star. 2 1-stars got a 2nd star, and Spears, who was my best 2-star all along, he got his 3rd star. So I now have 3 3-star officers. He had Maynards and 61s and 63s, 10-pound parrots, 24-pound howitzers, Smiths, which are terrible, and 55s, which are terrible. The Cav 55. $51,000, 3,100 men, 1,000 more, so that's 4,100 men, and I lost just over 1,000. So yeah, keep going up in numbers, and the army looks great. I'll quickly give this guy, yeah, look at him. He's 63 efficiency. Yeah, Spears. I have 3 3-star, basically corps commanders. So, and I'm going to keep making 2-star generals to be division commanders. And yeah, and these artillery units are to the point where they could be disbanded and then turned into, turned 3 3-star units into like 5 3-star units. But by mixing them with 2-star units. But I really, really want to take these guys to 10. I want to take these guys to 10 guns. If not by Chancellorsville, then by Gettysburg. So, yeah, he gets almost 19,000. I didn't kill that many, so he goes up, I think, 5. 59 to 64, he goes up 1 in training and armory. He is 49 to 54 in training and armory. He is 59 to 64 in manpower, which that's after playing the Union Legendary campaign, that sounds really good to me because, that number can go to the sky, man, if you're not careful. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put Lee in here, get the perk. Apparently, this perk is active at any moment during the battle that, if you give the perk before the battle, it will be active when he earns it, if that makes sense. So I take a look. Efficiency, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Scout. But yeah, I take a look at it, and you get the spotting and the stealth, and yeah, that's great. +5 stamina is really not very good. 20 efficiency is. So, yeah, I don't think I'll need Lee to maintain this, but I don't know. Get him some more XP, grind some more XP in another battle, and he'll certainly be at 3 stars. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.